Halo Bang Gabi, halo. Bentar, bentar. Cari kode redeem yang tadi. Oh, sini sih di Discord. Kayaknya ini iya. Bansosnya kayaknya 10 menit 10 menit deh. Eh, di 58 ada karakter baru lagi nanti aja. Ternyata dia infonya sih karakter ini dari not clear. Bukan, dia karakter dari not clear kalau nggak salah. Infonya sih gitu, nggak tahu lagi nanti kalau ini apa, kalau berubah lagi. Dia support electro charge. Iya, electro charge. Infonya sih gitu, tapi nggak tahu lagi. Nanti lihat di beta test 5.8 itu dimulai ya tanggal 18 sih. Tanggal 18 jam 6 malam. Cek ya, udah ini belum? Sepuluh menit lagi. Yo 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 yo. Ngegaca ini enggak menggami skirt. Gak ngegaca skirt. Kenapa udah habis? Kayaknya metanya ini bakal di ini deh. Di Frozen deh. Menurutku kalau nggak ada cheat lali sih agak susah ya main Mavika ya. Meskipun ada Silonen. Energi recharge-nya udah berapa? Sama main ini enggak? Duo Krayo enggak? Kalau main duo Krayo sebisa mungkin di 170, 165 lah, 165. Tapi kalau misalnya dia solo cryo bisa di 200-an sih. Kayak aku cek ya berapa ya. Punyaku begini. Ini main duo cryo jalan terus sih. Tiap rotasi 164. AD-nya aku kasih ini. 104. Energi recharge-nya kurang banget. Damage. Cari substat yang energi recharge saja. Kalau enggak kalau kesusahan sense-nya diganti energi recharge. Terus gobletnya pakai attack. Soalnya goblet attack sama cryo itu enggak jauh beda deh. Soalnya kan ini di talentnya kan ya. Nggak bisa lihat talent ya. Nah, di sini nih. Kan nanti itu kalau dinaikin ke tikan sih nggak apa-apa ya. Aku nanti niatnya nge-crown skill sama burst. Aku crown itu keduanya nanti. Tapi masih fokus cari ininya script dulu. Ini kan nanti kalau attack-nya makin gede kan, yang jumlah pemulihan HP. Aku pakai 2 attack, sense attack sama goblet attack.
あと何件あったっけ？一つ、二つ。そんな多くないみたいだし、明日から本気出そっと。
6 menit lagi. Tikan nggak apa sih menurutku ya. Emang damage-nya es kopi kan dari skill. Kalau misalkan ini sih ini ya. Kalau misalkan senjata pakai Gratis ya. Kalau misal nggak ada substat energi recharge yang banyak gitu, pakai sense-nya pakaiin energi recharge aja nggak apa-apa. Terus gobletnya pakaiin attack. Terusnya ini pakaiin JDM. Kan nanti dapat tambahan ini dari PJWS. Tapi sambil dicari substat energi recharge sama get rate juga. Yang penting ini 1:2 aja Bang Gabi. Menurutku sih di 70-an sih udah cukup sih. Udah bagus. 70 150 70 160. Udah mulai ya? 2 menit lagi, Cok. Kita standby di halaman ini ya. Yo 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 ho, ho. Nice.
ずいぶん走り回ったし、そろそろ休もう。座って休憩。
Lupa belum kuat ulang juga gara monitorku satunya lagi di service center aja. "60 detik lagi." Kayaknya yang tadi pagi 2 itu kayaknya kode dari spesial program deh. Bocor tapi. Kemungkinan ya. Ini ya apa yang tadi itu yang kode item master sama void star itu kayaknya itu kode item spesial program 5.7 ini lah. Kok belum mulai-mulai? Oh 1 menit lagi, Cuk. Sama ini nanti note bakal di spill sih di akhir review. Masih lama aja note bulan 9. Andai kan patch ganti tiap bulan ya, kan lebih enak. Gak ada Indonesia kalau awal lagi. Kita kasih sub meskipun Inggris gak apa-apa. Yang penting agak paham dikit. Paham dikit gak apa-apa. Meskipun Inggris gunung aja. Kulin ya. masih berapa hari lagi? 12 hari lagi ya.
救世主の誕生。
運命の食器はついに役目を果たしたの。アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。
宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がテイラントに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか？
この数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。
彼女の存在を無視し続けたら、いつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。
すぐそこにいるじゃない。
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。無に帰せ。この手に烈空、星々よ静かに眠れ。
はじめまして、私はダリア。セピロス教会の女祭で風神バルバトスの伝道師です。面白くなってきた。
Ya play itunya
風神様のお告げです。
medali skin sama presto
私の夜はここで終わる。 だが お前の旅はまだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。
戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。でも今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク。今回も生き残れたか。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
なぜお前が鈍性のクジラの権能を持っている。
極悪鬼スルトロッチ。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去った。貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
space and time for you. Ya kan, ini kode item yang tadi pagi kan. Berarti kode itemnya kurang satu aja. Master Skirt Void Star, ya kan? Master Skirt 0618. Quest barunya nanti ada 2. Kepake tadi pagi aja. Quest Story Skirt sama ini Quest Traveler. Tapi si Quest Traveler bentar doang, kayaknya sejam setengah udah selesai lah.
Hello travelers, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malwika.
Yeah, well, I after seeing that trailer, this version seems
Semoga ini
absolutely
barengan ya.
stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version. Woo, 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 woo. Yippee!
And let's not forget,
tiba-tiba jadi
Skirk is
apa ya?
finally
Yep,
here, you guys.
Yeah.
Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left
The
quite
fall,
the
the
impression,
power
didn't
of the
it?
abyss.
So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the primordial sea at the end of the
Yakin,
Fontaine
skip
Archon
Skirk ini.
quest.
Right. Something about the remains of a descender, the foul, the visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
Dan semoga juga
I mean, that's
Senhe
fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she
Senhe ini
trained
ya,
under the
jadi
foul
ya.
Certology.
So, Certology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Certology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right? But I mean, you know, the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes,
Skirk siya
please. I am dying to learn more about her past.
Okay,
Your
then be sure to
story.
check out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will cross once again. Travelers will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Tavad as a whole, so don't miss out.
Ah, so Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like
Liyue.
this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is
Ah.
Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh?
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, you know, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's almost a
Yeah.
sadness there.
Oh, yeah. It seems like that
Huh?
instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know.
Kita
It
aja.
sure does. As for why she chooses to play it alone in a place like this, well, that's something travelers can
Skirk
uncover for
sedingin
themselves.
itu tiba-tiba
What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious
penyanyi.
power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation is
Ini
for the two
nanti
to work
kita
together.
diajarin
Okay, Slay. So we're teaming up
pedang
with
sama
Skirk,
si
huh?
Skirk.
Mhm.
Okay, but like, am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone cold exterior. Seriously though, with their ability to wield various elements and their abyssal purification powers,
Bisa.
I think the traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be
Itu
fine. No
material ya
problem.
udah semua.
Yeah.
Tinggal
Okay,
material
well, you know, now
Thailandnya
I'm
sih.
curious how she got that strong.
belum
I mean,
banyak.
okay, she reined in her master's
Mungkin
pet,
bisa
all-devouring narwhal like it was nothing.
berkaunin
And I feel like we've only seen a
Bersama
fraction of
skill.
what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game. So get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
Yo.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
Itu jumps.
Annihilate.
Merciless.
Another dog goes out.
As Child's master and someone capable of training in the abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as Serpent Subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she enhances her party members' skills too. Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right. And when she enters her special combat state, her outfit changes too. Okay, slay. It looks a lot more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time. One thing we haven't seen, though, is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Dia apply ke hydronya itu kurang.
This should be fun! Hey!
Skill gini doang.
Thus saith the Animal Archon!
Sama plus. Udah, cuman begitu apply hydronya.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location. His
Skillnya
summon
cuma
has different
meloncat
effects
aja.
depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really reliable in combat, even though he seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he
Jadi
definitely
kita
does. He has his little
punya opsi
mischievous
buat loncat.
thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interlude.
Oh.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right? But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh.
Hey, all the better to spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things
Kata
about him.
Ista
Aw.
sama sekali.
Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers
Yo,
know when they
benar,
can
benar.
add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7, we'll
sama
have event
Shen
wishes for
Tejo.
Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will also enjoy a drop rate boost
Dahlia
on the
tipe
first half
satu.
banners. Plus, the new 5-star sword, Azure Light, will be featured on the weapon banner.
Yes! And in the second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning event
Yang ini
wishes for
malah
Malwika
weaponnya
and
50-50
Emily.
Yippee! Pretty fire!
All right, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh,
Ya kan, sesuai
okay.
dugaanku kan.
This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kalau nggak
let's set the scene.
salah satu itu pasti
During their
diajak.
travels, the traveler comes across
Aku
evidence
berharapnya
that seems
sih-
to suggest their sibling was in Natland.
Oh, wait up. I see
Ini apa?
Dainsleif. As we all
Skirk sama
know,
Mafrika.
that means things
Biar
are
pada
about to
bingung
get
kan.
complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif.
Malah ditarik
From this
Shenhe
image,
aja.
it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and
Kayaknya
there's some
baru
kind
ini
of
deh.
rift that connects to the abyss.
Tapi mana si
And the
Alekino
traveler and their
sama
sibling
Lily
are
sih?
in different spaces,
Payah,
but they can
payah.
still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the
Weapon
bedtime story
Shenhe.
quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although we don't
Bisa
know
sih
what our
buat
sibling has been
SKP sih.
up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natland. So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natland: a young woman dressed in peculiar clothing,
Ah, ini
hiding out
NPC
in a
not story
cave.
ini.
It's not just her clothing that's special, though. Look at her eyes.
Ini dari
Wait,
yang
is she...
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natland, it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings'
Tapi kok
grand
nggak ada
plan.
tanduknya ya?
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natland are on high alert. But the people of Natland want a war against the Abyss
bisa,
itself.
not
There's no
going mana.
universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natland unchecked.
Well, if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time because our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in
Sepertinya
action.
tanda-tanda
Let's go!
Silva akan playable.
Pew-pew-pew! As the Traveler and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order territory, we'll get to see his special abilities firsthand.
Oh, sounds like there's gonna be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our sibling. But we faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt
Sepertinya dia
Travelers
akan play
will come
itu.
out on top.
Oh, yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning? What are their true goals? What does their plan mean for Teyvat? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, Travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
Ini yang bukan ini yang the space time. Ininya.
All right, welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests, it's time to jump into the version 5.7 events.
Let's
Let's go! First up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a
Sepertinya
board game style
Densley.
environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure.
Visionnya
You can go the
fire.
rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so
Ininya mana?
how do we make sure we're ready?
Well,
Belum ya?
travelers can enhance the
Wah.
strength of their pieces in several
Biar
ways.
lapis baru.
Besides enhancing the
Belum
pieces
di-
themselves,
ini.
travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same species, and you can trigger unique species
Pernah
features.
berlaku nih.
The higher the feature level, the stronger your pieces become.
Yeah. I'm thinking an
Saurian
all-Saurian
di-
team could be
lawan-
cool. Oh, and it looks like you can
Jamu
also
juga.
assign equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during the adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards, like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh, yeah?
So there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this
Padahal
event.
kukira
It's a real
Densley itu
test of
cuman
tactical
animasi
thinking.
yang
Plus,
keluar
there's more
dah
to this
gitu
event
doang.
than just the battle stages.
Ternyata dia
Travelers can also participate
masuk
in research stages that
di
involve
dalam
guiding
party
Paimon
saja.
to harvest fruit. Complete these
Kayaknya
stages to
dia
increase your
bak-
speculation
tanda-tanda
level
bakal
and unlock additional
playable dah.
buffs for your team.
So we actually get to put Paimon to
Entah itu
work.
di novel
Finally.
atau
Yup,
semesta
and
ya.
of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including primo gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, in this next event, an old friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and better than ever with a new and improved turret.
Soalnya kalau
Let me
misalnya
guess,
dia
needs
di
us to
play
clear out
Apple
monsters in an
not
abandoned
play.
ruin again?
Yeah, that's right.
Terlalu
But
banyak
this time,
kayaknya.
travelers will face more formidable enemies than
Soalnya
just
not
slimes.
itu aja
Oh,
ada
That
udah
Soma-tro
ada
can give
5 ini.
shields to its allies.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry. With this new and improved turret, we can use several new
Lima
kinds of
sama
cannonballs to help clear
dua
out our
dari
opponents.
Oh, nice.
40.
For example,
Berarti
grape
6.
shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies hiding in the corner.
Oh.
Sounds like the type of event where you can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely. But strategic
infonya
ammunition choices will help
nggak
you clear
jadi
out the
playable.
battlefield even faster.
So far, we've
Ya,
introduced events you have to
kemungkinan
tackle solo.
bisa
But this
nanti.
next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team. In reminiscent regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players
kalau
to tackle
Lumina juga
challenges
udah
made up of 3
playable.
stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make for some interesting team comps.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet
Sama
is to
ini.
choose a character whose
Fair
skills
pilot.
are suited to the objective.
Fair
But of
pilot itu.
course, every character has their strengths. Each stage also has smaller
Yo,
objectives
Mbak.
that require teams to work
Special
together and
program, Mbak.
combine their skills. Completing these
Setiap special
submissions can
program
grant
di
buffs to your
left,
own
Mbak.
entire team.
Nice.
And in addition,
Tuh,
at the beginning of
kode
each
item,
challenge,
Mbak,
your team will be
300
assigned random
Mbak.
regiments to complete. Once you make it through the final stage, your team will receive additional Frenzy stars based on your regimen completion status.
Yep, and remember, regiments benefit the
Nanti tanggal
entire
18
team.
aku
It doesn't matter who
live-nya
completes
malah
them.
Okay,
pagi,
so
Mbak, jam 9,
not
Mbak.
saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Kecil ya suaranya ya?
You could,
Okay.
in theory.
Udah,
But
ini nggak?
I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's
Dapat
the joy
nggak?
of co-op.
I feel like co-op is its own kind of motivation
Kayaknya
too.
volume ini
No one wants to let the
kegedean deh.
team down.
For sure. And this time, teamwork is more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire
udah
difficulty
pas
is
nggak?
even more challenging.
Ooh, that means whether it comes to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Good luck, travelers. Should be a fun one.
Aku soalnya
Alright,
nggak bisa
now
cek
I'm very
ini
excited to announce
sambil
a
cek
new permanent event called Stygian
audio
Onslaught.
OBS
In
juga,
this
Mbak.
event, travelers will be able
Monitor
to
yang
farm
satuku
artifacts more
lagi
freely and efficiently, as
di
well as
service
obtain
center
artifact
soalnya dia.
customization items for free.
For free?
For free.
Jadi nggak bisa
A
lihat
new permanent event. Okay, we need details
ini
now.
Alright.
audionya.
Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems,
Kalau gini
artifacts,
gimana?
and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm artifacts more freely?
Kau Genshin
What does that mean
Genshin
exactly?
satu
It
karakter
means
aja
the
belum
artifact
selesai
drops
udah
aren't set
pensi,
in
Mbak.
stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance
Satu
will be an
karakter kau
outbreak
belum
state.
selesai anjir.
During this period, travelers who
Udah
clear any stage at level
pensi.
3 difficulty or higher
Terlalu
can
cepet,
expend
Cuk.
any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the
Genshin
artifact
awal-awal
drops to
emang
come
nggak?
from.
Right, so
Oh,
travelers
ini
can also tackle the
yang
stages in
spiral
co-op,
habis
right? So you can still
baru.
farm with friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount of
Dia
hours
bisa
I'm about to
co-op,
pour into this
cuman
thing. Lock me in and throw away
kalau
the key,
co-op itu
honestly.
SP-nya nambah
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in
150%
prison.
aja.
Anyway, you also mentioned something
Berapa
about
tuh nambah
targeted
150% kalau
enhancement,
SP 5
Kasih. What's
juta?
that about?
Yeah, right. So, version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Terus,
Ooh,
ini apa ini?
what is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential.
Genshin
only for it to
juga
turn out
ini
kinda
mekanik,
less
Mbak.
than ideal.
Spiral habis
Yeah.
itu, Mbak.
So, this item is designed to help
Kau
with
aja
that.
belum nyampe sana, Mbak.
Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but
Before
ate,
each
fuck.
reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration
Apa
or
itu, Ma?
accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah, really
Jadi yang
powerful, right? Starting in
hadiah yang
5.7,
bulu
travelers
ini
who
buat
participate in the new permanent
naikin
event
substat
Stygian
artifact
Onslaught
aja.
will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free.
Iya
And the
dah
Gnostic
habisin
Hymn and
elixir
Gnostic Chorus
banyak-banyak.
rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Naiknya
Plus,
pada
during
busuk
version
aja.
5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin Impact.
Yes.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec. Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained
aku
by
aja sih.
completing it solo. But what if that level of difficulty is a bit
Juga
much for some
nebak-nebak
people?
sih.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Aku juga gak jago
Well, I will
Inggris
come in,
aja.
and the strongest travelers into that will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those
Nggak ada,
battles become
belum ada.
exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when
Nanti
attempting a level 1
subtitle
through
Indo
5
itu
difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive
sejam
extra buffs by
lagi sih,
including
baru
exalted
ada.
ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So,
Kalau
travelers
masih
can help
awal-awal
each other
belum
even
ada
outside of
subtitle
co-op.
Indonya.
I like that. And I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Kan belum ada
Well,
kan?
clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6. Dire difficulty.
Oh, no.
Once you reach
Solo
level 6, it's
180,
dire straits. There are no companions to turn to for
3
comfort.
menit
No
berarti.
promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
Tapi di
Just
awal
formidable
diawali
enemies
dari
and an unrelenting desire to prove
energy.
yourself.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well,
Ya.
we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't
Daripada
wait.
nonton yang
All right, that's it for
Dari
Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder,
channel
the outbreak period
Jepangnya
begins the
mah
second Wednesday
nggak
after a
ada
version update, or
ininya aja.
8 days into the new version.
Apa?
So
Malah
don't
nggak
forget to gather your
ada
friends and get farming when the time comes.
sub
All right, time to lock
ininya
in. Travelers
itu,
might
apa?
also be excited to hear that the next
English.
installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay, Slay. Last time was so much fun.
Solasi
We got to
buat
reunite with
apanya,
so many old
solasi?
friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Ada event ini lagi. Cok.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So
Tapi
Toma's
cuman
back in
ngasih
Mondstadt?
80
And he's
primo
drinking with
doang
Kaya
yang-
at the Angel's Share?
Eh,
Oh.
100
I
kalau
never
nggak
thought about it
80 dah.
before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love
Biarin
him.
Jo.
Looks like he's got quite the
Daripada
posse around
Paimon
him.
kan.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Kau
Oh,
belum kena
And it
Paimon
looks
sama
like Dory's
Acau
in
aja.
Inazuma.
Kalau kau udah kena Paimon
Trying
sama
to sell
Acau,
something to Sayu?
Oh,
Ah.
of course.
Oh no,
Udah
someone
biasa
save
dengerin
Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
mulut
Honestly, though,
special
a crafty
program
merchant
Jo.
like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some
Even here
point.
in North Korea
Oh, I wonder how
sometimes.
many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite a few. So keep a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yeah, and
Yo,
luckily the devs feel
mana
the same
North
way.
Korea-nya?
The devs
Katanya
have said that
di-spill
making
aja.
Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works, so travelers can look forward to that sometime in the future. Yippee!
Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning at the end of version 5.7. Travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops, so don't miss out.
In addition, new envisaged echoes challenges will be added in version 5.7.
Ini
Oh, for the Raiden Shogun in Shenhe.
Oh, Shenhe's echo is so
Ini
cool.
akhir
I
deh
see
kayaknya deh.
sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
Itu
And
si
the Raiden
tukang
Shogun's
pamer
like
kayaknya
heads
lagi
floating in the
tidur
wind.
itu dia mbak.
Purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep, so if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG updates, including new character and action cards. You can now add Mawika and, Seatlolly and Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. All right, that brings us to the system optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Iya dia.
First up is an
Kayaknya
improved
lagi
resource
nanam
management feature for
padi
mobile
maju
players.
dia.
Ooh.
Simply put, it's a practical update designed to reduce the
Pantang
package
mundur.
size
Yang
of the
penting
mobile version.
meskipun
Dude,
keinjak
nice. I
tetap
feel like our
maju
phones will thank
nanamnya.
us.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for
buat
some
apa
Archon
juga
quests,
kalau
story quests, and hangout events.
dikasih
Okay, so that means
basic
clearing out some
resource
old quest
kalau nggak
resources to save storage space,
muncul
right? But what
quest
about players
itunya.
whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
sekalian
Don't worry,
download
the
yang
dev
full
team has
resource kan.
accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming
Smooth gaming experience.
And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh, Slay.
Yup. So travelers who haven't updated
Jadi
the
kalau
mobile version in a
quest
long
yang-
time might be able to free up
kalau
quite a
basic
bit of storage
research-
space with this optimization.
I need that.
And
Jadi
it sounds like a
nunggu
great
tapi
option for
lama ya.
cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have
Tapi
storage
mending
concerns,
sekalian
nothing has to
langsung full
change. You
research
can just choose to
aja
keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources
Tapi
to
kalau
be automatically
misalnya
cleared in future version
kayak aku
updates.
kayak mau
Or for
joki
all game
spiral
resources
gitu
to be updated as normal.
lama
This should
juga nih.
also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Munculin di
Okay.
And you will now be able to
Pengaturan,
directly
Cuk.
use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge domains, like
Okay.
artifact and talent material domains. This
Oh,
also
langsung bisa
applies to the
pakai
artifact
Fragile
drops in
Resin.
the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
jadi kita nggak perlu
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for
bikin
40
itu
resin
lagi ya,
bosses,
yang bulat
which should
itu
be
apa
helpful
lupa
if you
gitu.
run into a boss you're not quite sure
Resin
how to
apa
crack.
itu?
And the
Yang bulat
icons will be
itu.
displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should
Jadi
make
langsung
it
bisa
more
pakai
intuitive to
Fragile
navigate.
Resin.
All right,
Kalau
let's
punya,
move on to some
kalau nggak punya
optimizations
ya
for the Spiral
ya
Abyss.
udah.
When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
12.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience
Kau udah
overall.
level 45
Alright,
belum
well,
aja?
that was another long one, you guys, but
Of
it's not
interface
over
and of
yet.
the hand
A mystery guest
optimization.
left a message for
Well,
us,
obvious.
so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
旅人の皆さんこんにちは、鈴木愛理です。
주주게요です。
今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいで
Thank
す。
you.
ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、
Which featured
スターオデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、
dia yang
この
nyanyi
楽曲は
tadi
全
script
編
ngamen itu.
英語で世界各国というか
Ini
世界に
dia yang nyanyi
こう
ini.
届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の
With
詩なの
any
で、
song.
私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての 経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、
level
皆
45in
さんと
aja.
一緒に
Nanti
気持ちを共有でき
kepupuk.
たらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。
Dia
スカークの
newbie
歴史
bang.
を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら
Dia
歌を歌い
satu
ました
karakter
ので、
belum
そ
selesai
の気
udah
持ちが
pensi
届
anjir.
くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと
Sudah
同
lah,
時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。あいりでした。
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
So exciting.
So exciting! Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version. That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am
nanti di
clearly
6
excited for
titik
everybody
berapa?
to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm
Tapi
also
Zhongli
really
bikin
excited about
ini
the new
aja.
permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you
Bikin
guys?
skill issue
it's just-
nanti.
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for
Kebanyakan
my girl
pakai Zhongli.
Malika
Of
in
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Nabila, my fave, in the
You
Traveler's
see,
Tales.
you feel it.
Yes. Well, I'm really excited for. I might be a little
Excited.
biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also
I'm
so
excited
excited
too.
for Dahlia. And like, we've been waiting so long for these characters. And also, Dane's Lip. I'm so excited. And that animated short, oh my gosh. And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that Twins quest.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser,
Coba
I'm even more
coba.
excited to see how the story unfolds
Yo,
from
yo,
here.
yo.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version
Masih
5.7
lanjut
special
monyongnya
program.
dia aja.
Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssos travelers and happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom! 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 Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Well. Nah, akhirnya muncul juga kau. Ijo ya? Rambutnya ya?
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon,
Frostmoon saya.
living where the silver light shines. Others
Like
carry the
keepers.
torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the Snolan Fae still yearn for the frosts of old,
Snolan.
while the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament. Then there are the knights, draped in the west wind,
Tapi katanya dia
nearing the
nggak
end of a long
playable.
and arduous mission. My friends, of course, shan't be outdone. They will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze.
Gitu doang.
Pour me another cup of
Oh,
tea,
enggak.
if you'd be so kind.
Ini apa, Cuk?
The story is about to begin.
Oh, itunya Fatui aja. Habis. Wih. Ini tanggalnya. Yes, piala habis 18-19. Script mulai tanggal 18, 420, 420, 450, 120. Dikit banget, Cok. Oh, ini finish biar lapis dari tanggal 25 station ons lauk. Dah habis. Yo. Tapi katanya tutorialnya nggak playable aja. Udah selesai cuk. Tapi malah muncul di tuh. Tapi malah muncul di special program YourSpaceTime kan. Kok tidak valid?
Another cup of tea, if you'd be so.
Kok pada tidak valid cuk? Oh YourSpaceTime aja. Salah. Ya, salah aja. Wait, ku ganti dulu, ku ganti. Ah, malah sama senhe cuk. Katanya karakter yang udah masuk Chronicle Wish bakal gak akan masuk di limited banner aja. Tapi ini senhe masuk. Aneh sekali cuk. Untung aja. Ini buat di 5.8 kalau ada karakter baru. Ya kalau nggak ada buat di note ke. Ya kita farming XP dulu. Di situ end stream cok. Awas aja, gak dikasih menang aja.
じゃあ行くよ。
しっかり立ってな。
吸引テスト開始。6308。
Udah kalah 2 kali aja. Masa gak dikasih menang cuy.
Ya.
Tanggal 18 berarti minggu ini, minggu depan. Yo yo yo. Di atas cuy. Ah, fuck. Ya, mana tinggi banget.
渚のリン。役割邪魔をするな。
安全距離確認。うわ。
よっ。はっ。ふっ。と。
Satu lagi, satu lagi. Satu. Oh ini sini. Hah?
Ya. Nagisa no ring, kirai, patsujo. Dori. Wake, Yamadachi.
吸引。
Yo 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 yo.
じゃあ行くよ。星とし。
Kita sampai sini dulu cuy. Kita lanjut besok lagi ya. Beneran toh iya. Kalau gitu terima kasih yang sudah nonton. Jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe. Sampai jumpa di live streaming berikutnya and bye bye.
La 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 la. 日から本気出そっと。